What's up, everybody? LUI here, salute you wherever you are. So we are back after a short and quite troublesome night of sleep. But don't worry, the good news is finally we do have some good HD picture provided, again, nonetheless, by the overachieving, the excellent teamandro.com. Of course, the photographer is the overachieving as well, Matthias Busse, my sauerkraut consuming German. You, I do bestow a proper salute upon you. Matthias probably has the best pictures in the business since a while. I did not deceive this time around yet again. So let's get right into it. Of course, this is what happened yesterday in the prejudging. One of you sent me this picture as soon as they were available on Team Andro, and I did a repost actually on my social media. And well, for obvious reasons, it is triggering a lot of talk. As a matter of fact, I just named it Matthias Busse overachieving, best photographer for that matter. Did not even put any type of comment, but nonetheless, you cannot. Everybody's talking about the bubble gut because it is there. It's not even the elephant in the room. It is rather the freaking mammoth in the room. It's just there. That of Heath yesterday was absolutely out of control. It was Independence Day yet again, installment number 3 for that matter. It was protruding. It is more than obvious. It was definitely a sight to be mesmerized with in a dramatic way. Look at him, right? Now of course they switched him with Big Ramy and Bonac, and as a testament that he is not as dominant as before. Of course, he was shocked in a sense, and he smiled about it, tried to laugh, while losing control of the midsection yet again. But nonetheless, it is a testament that these two guys are definitely inching closer to him more than enough. However, what is the reason? Why did they put Big Ramy center stage and then Bonac center stage and shuffle them? It didn't happen before. I mean, Heath was so dominant last year, it was not even funny. They were just shuffling the other guys for fun to basically drain the freaking time. But yesterday wasn't the case, so they're close, these guys. You might ask yourself, are they punishing him for the bubble gut? Or does it mean that the other guys progressed significantly in their body parts, that did significant leaps ahead to reach him? I think it's a mix of both. It's a mix of both. So let's go through these pictures actually of Matthias, and well, revisit and see what's what. Now, let's be honest, right? And be really unbiased. As a matter of fact, I told you this yesterday on my live feed, and I made it on my video too. Let me put this on record again, so I will not sound like a freaking fanboy. As a testament, this pose, Heath is very, not only very good, dominant. He wins it, right? Even if Ramy progress, I still think that Heath takes it, no question asked. And when it comes to the other body part, every single one of them, every single body part of Heath is crazy good. Dominion 101, proper, just amazing, right? You talk about him, the legs, the hamstring, of course, glutes, the arms, the roundness of the shoulders and the belly of that chest are just stupendous in a sense, right? But when he turns from the front, that protruing central stage, big, humongous bubble gut hinders the flow of it all, right? And this is another side. He's not even posing, but you see how proper the development from this side looks. It's just amazing. That's why he won Mr. Olympias countless times. But I'm sorry. Not sorry for that matter. I was talking to Aaron Singerman, actually, the CEO of Redcon One. You guys notice I promote Redcon Ones since few weeks. And I told him straight up, even if he has a bodybuilder who has a bubble gut, I will not promote him. I just can't. I just have a proper phobia. I detest bubble guts. I just don't like it. I will never change. Not because I created this term of bubble gut, but I think it is hideous. It cannot be the epitome and the proper representation of human development. I don't know. If aliens invade us tomorrow, I'll tell them, hey, this is like the best body we have of our 7 billions plus populated planet. They will laugh at us, really? So your best physique of a male human being is a pregnant one. Really, proper. That's just amazing. And then, some other very specialists I spoke to lately, they were, just making excuses. Oh, well, he has a problem, definitely has a problem with, there's a hernia or something there. I'm sorry, I don't care. But if you come center stage and we see it, by the same token, if you have no leg, I'll say, oh, I'm sorry, he has problem with his leg. So we're going to pardon him. We're going to excuse that? No, I mean, there should be limit. There should be proper canvas to give the fans to understand and to judge from. I mean, how can you explain to them that a guy still has a bubble gut and he wins? So what is the limit? Where is the red line? Is it okay to have implants too? Oh, no, he has an implant, but we'll bypass it. And you see those kind of commentators sugarcoating it. They say it in a very gentle way. The midsection is not controlled. No, it's not making it's bad. It's huge. It's an Independence Day. It's freaking pregnancy. Is it okay or not? Just tell us. Just tell us it's okay, and then we will comprehend. If you tell us bubble gut is no big deal, say it. I mean, officially, put it in your whatever charts you have of rules. Tell the bubble gut is no big deal and should not be punished, and then we will roll with it. At least we will know what's up, and if we don't like it, we might as well just go ahead and watch Classic Physique, which is kind of funny because they basically saluting and basically congratulating the guys who are ecstatic in Classic Physique. It was a deep, very good show for the Classic Physique, absolutely amazing. But a few hours later, we see this. Come on. Now, just for the hell of it, Sean Roden is being punished here yesterday because he came smooth. He has a small bubble gut, but not that big. But he is smooth, just not sharp. So that is a proper metric that should be just distinguished and discarded. And he is pretty much discarded. Probably will not even be top 6. But then you see Bonac was good, saturated like a small bulldog. I see Mr. Olympia with a bubble gut. So does this count or not? Just make it clear for the fans so for us to understand once and for all. It's definitely confusing. When you see Arnold coming, comes again saying, hide it, I don't want to see it, hide it. Those blocky bodies looking like a barrel of whatever. Really, hide it. What is this? I don't want to see it. So, is he sending a wrong message? Last time I checked, he has the second biggest show, namely the Arnold Classic. If you combine the Arnold Classics, all of them, they're just bigger than Mr. Olympia. They're more numerous. They're everywhere, every freaking continent. So what is the metric now? Is it okay to have a bubble gut or not? I mean, just let the fans know once and for all, damn it. Right? Again, that's it. So every shot, and again, you might argue that Matthias Bousset is biased and taking pictures only of when the bubble gut is not controlled. No, that's not true. We also the live HD feed, and the bubble gut was not controlled 95% of the time. Right? It is what it is. Every pose, relax, you name it, it was just there. It was outstanding. It was outrageous. And yes, it should affect every post where we see it, namely the fronts and also the sides. And even Sean Ray was trying to sugarcoat at the end of the day. He said, it isn't open. It is up for grabs. Sean Ray was really usually quite biased, in my opinion. What he saw, he could not dismiss the existence of pretty much the gut. But now, granted, I think that Big Ramy, his oil was not definitely optimal, definitely did not put it properly, and it showed, especially in the legs, it was definitely dry, I mean, compared to the others. Nonetheless, the body parts of Heath are excellent, one by one, the separation, the development, you name it, the arms, the legs, but the central this, and you guys that were trying to speculate, what is it? Is it like a hernia, descended? And I tried to be, I mean, the most politically correct when he stepped on stage. I said, is it a bubble gut? And then it became bigger. And yes, it was a freaking bubble gut. There's no doubt about it. So bubble gut is there. You know what? By my metric, I will absolutely give it to Sean Roden in front of it. Even if Sean Roden was not the most conditioned. And his gut is not the most controlled, but nowhere near that of Heath. Heath is just a thing. It is just an alien kind of sight. You wonder if there is something that's going to pop up from there and make it not PG to see on national TV, right? And that's it. By the same token, by my morals, I have Dexter and Ramy ahead on this post. I do not care. If there is a bubble gut, should be disqualified, banned, not saluted. When will you come back to freaking sanity, right? Install the rules from the top so it will affect the bottom. You are the train, so put it in the lead-in vehicle. The lead-in vehicle, Mr. Olympia. If you install metrics and rules, all the rest will have to adapt and follow suit. If you do not ban, if you do not banish, if you do not forbid the bubble gut phenomenon, the rest of the field will follow suit. They will try to get bigger as soon, as much as they can. You damn know, you guys damn know well what is causing this. It is not candies. It is not carbs. It is not proteins. It is not fat, and certainly it is not food, like some stupid commentator they're coming to brainwash kids and tell them, no, it is food. Really? Food. Food causes a bubble gut now. How stupid is that? Really? May he rest in peace, a rich piano who was honest about it. Who was pretty much honest about it. Alright, proceed, shall we? That again, I have to say it on record for every picture, probably. The body parts of it are stupendously well developed, amazing, superior, crazy. Look at that. The chest development has peaks, the chest edges, I mean, the ridges, the development of the sheer size development of each muscle group is absolutely appreciated. And he also oiled himself way more efficiently, I think, than Big Ramy. Although Big Ramy progressed, I think the body parts of it they have that maturity to them. But good lord, this pose right here, what's the name of it? I had to name it Bubble Gut Bonanza side or side Bubble Gut Bonanza. Really? I mean, the belly, why should he come almost forward compared to the chest? And the chest is protruding. That Phil Heath comes at you. But even at that, you cannot help but put your eyes into the descended belly. It is just outstanding. It was always there. Every side pose, every front pose was there. Relax, not relax. And again, definitely Matthias Busse was not doing it on purpose to take every picture where a bubble gut was somehow stupendous. It was just there for everybody to see. There was not even a single fan. The greatest fanboy Phil Heath could not definitely dismiss that. That's that. And let's go to when the change happened. By the way, I mean, yeah, for this, what is right is right. When Phil Heath is strong, is strong. He is beating Big Ramy and beating the rest of the field too in this position. I mean, can anybody disagree with this? I mean, look at the hamstring development, glutes, and just the back itself. I mean, intricacies, the development, the 3D effect, the ridges, just batter. He wins this pose, hands down, not even close. That's it. So what is right is right. When you see something special, you do salute. But then we turn, and this was when they put Big Ramy center stage. Of course, he pointed out to the gut of Phil Heath, rightfully so. Same happened when Bonac came center stage. There were a few moments of relaxing. As far as I see it, Phil was losing his confidence. Actually, it was quite obvious. And it was a continuous show. So that's it, pretty much. It boils down to this. Will they ever penalize the bubble gut or no? As simple as that. I mean, just make it clear once and for all. Why don't you come on record, your spokesman for that matter, say, okay, bubble gut is fine, it's no big deal, and then we will roll with it. At least we would have a proper canvas to judge people from and let them all come pregnant, and it's no big deal. So just say it. It is good or bad, but do not dismiss it. It is a hypocrisy. I mean, why don't you dismiss it? I mean, even Sean Ray was trying to be politically correct. Could not say, it's protruding, descended stomach, this and that, it's too big, there's no control. It's bad. That's what it is. And at the end of it, this was it. So yeah, you tell me if the belly is definitely a sign actually of proper health and the best physique that human beings can portray. And God bless Cedric McMillan 2 days ago, who was talking about this in the conference room, and he said, pretty much when I started lifting bodybuilding, for me was the representation of the epitome of the optimal muscular development of human body. With all respect, I will never agree that bubble gut has to be is actually a sign of fitness and the best embodiment of human muscular development. It's just not the case. That's it. Salute you wherever you are. And yeah, I mean, some of you guys thought that this thing here was a shadow somehow. You name it. It is a peak. It is definitely, I mean, I wish my biceps had a peak like this, quite frankly, because it is absolutely impressive. That's it, boys and girls. Salute you wherever you are. Don't forget to like the video and tell me what you think about it. Have a nice one.